Ilan pang mga sikat na personalidad ang nagpakita sa ikatlong araw ng Democratic National Convention na ginaganap sa Chicago. Magsasama-sama ang mga supporters at kapartido ni U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris sa United Center Arena. Sa araw din na ito ay tinanggap ng running mate ni Harris na si Minnesota Governor Tim Walz ang nominasyon ng partido para maging vice-presidente siya.
Thank you first of all to Vice President Harris. Thanks for putting your trust in me and for inviting me to be part of this incredible campaign. And a thank you to President Joe Biden for 4 years of strong, historic leadership. It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
Ilan sa mga personalidad na naimbitahan din na magtalumpati ay sina dating U.S. President Bill Clinton, dating Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Maryland Governor Wes Moore at Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Hindi naman nagpaawat ang dating presidente sa kanyang pagbatikos kay Donald Trump at pagpapakita ng suporta kay Joe Biden at pag-endorso kay Kamala Harris.
He had an improbable turn that made him president. And we were in the middle of a pandemic and an economic crash. He healed our sick and put the rest of us back to work. And he strengthened our alliances for peace and security. He stood up for Ukraine. He's trying desperately to get a ceasefire in the Middle East. And then he did something that's really hard for a politician to do. He voluntarily gave up political power. And George Washington knew that, and he did it. And he set the standard for us serving 2 terms before it was mandatory. It helped his legacy, and it will enhance Joe Biden's legacy. And it's a stark contrast to what goes on in the other party. So I want to thank him for his courage, compassion, his class, his service, his sacrifice. I mean, look, what does their opponent do with his voice? He mostly talks about himself, right? So the next time you hear him, don't count the lies. Count the eyes. The eyes. His vendettas, his vengeance, his complaints, his conspiracies. He's like one of those tenors opening up before he walks out on stage like I did, trying to get his lungs open by singing me, 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 me. When Kamala Harris is president, every day will begin with you, 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 you.
Nag-surprise appearance din ang ibang mga celebrities katulad ni Oprah Winfrey, komedyanteng si Kenan Thompson at singer-songwriter na si John Legend. Magugunitang noong unang araw, nagtalumpati si U.S. President Joe Biden at sa ikalawang araw naman ay si dating U.S. President Barack Obama at asawang si Michelle na nanawagan ng buong suporta para kay Harris. Ang pinakamahalagang bahagi ng convention ay sa araw ng Biyernes kung saan formal na tatanggapin ni Harris ang kanyang nominasyon. Pagsasapormal lamang lamang ang nasabing pagtanggap ni Harris dahil siya mismo ang napili ni Biden na humarili sa kanya sa pagkapangulo sa darating na halalan sa Nobyembre matapos na tumalima ito sa panawagan ng mga kapartido na umatras na lamang dahil sa kanyang edad at kalusugan.
Oh, you might not know it, but I haven't given a lot of big speeches like this. But I have given a lot of pep talks. So let me finish with this, team. It's the fourth quarter. We're down a field goal, but we're on offense and we've got the ball. We're driving down the field. And boy, do we have the right team. Kamala Harris is tough. Kamala Harris is experienced, and Kamala Harris is ready. Our job for everyone watching is to get in the trenches and do the blocking and tackling. 1 inch at a time, 1 yard at a time, 1 phone call at a time, 1 door knock at a time, 1 $5 donation at a time. Look, we got 76 days. That's nothing. There'll be time to sleep when you're dead. We're going to leave it on the field. That's how we'll keep moving forward. That's how we'll turn the page on Donald Trump. That's how we'll build a country where workers come first. Healthcare and housing are human rights. And the government stays the hell out of your bedroom. That's how we make America a place where no child is left hungry, where no community is left behind, where nobody gets told they don't belong. That's how we're gonna fight. And as the next president of the United States always says, when we fight, thank you. God bless.